January 2025 is rolling around the corner, and you guys know the first of the month brings brand new Lego sets. So in today's video, I think I would take a deep dive into every single Lego set releasing on January 1st, 2025. So if that interests you, stick around, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can hit 500 likes in it. Let's jump straight on into it. As always, guys, I'm your host here, Cariso from Stud City, and we will be doing a midnight release for January 1st, which is going to be hectic. So if you're looking somewhere to hang out, we're going to be live streaming right here on this channel where we shop and swipe the card responsibly for all of these amazing January 1st sets, because gosh, there are some fantastic sets. So let's take a deep dive through all of them. I am going to chapter this entire video out, so if you're interested in only a certain amount of themes, well, you can go ahead and find that in the description, and you can click the timestamp and it'll take you to each and every one of those sets within those themes. So starting things off with the Lego City theme, and in more particular, Formula One has branded with Lego City. So we're going to see 5 sets be released a part of the Lego City theme that include the Formula One branding on it and is entitled to that partnership. The first one is this F1 pit stop and pit crew with the Ferrari car. So it looks like we're getting a Ferrari scaled minifig like city set, which I actually love and adore. I'm honestly probably going to be chasing these city sets more so than the Speed Champions that actually release in March of 2025, because I am a huge fan of like minifigure and city scaled sets, and these are going to fit very nicely into a Lego City set, where the Speed Champions are going to be more of a Lego display. That one looks pretty exciting. I love that Ferrari's getting its own set. We also have a truck, Formula One truck, and this one in particular comes with the Aston Martin in green and then the Red Bull vehicle. Now, even if you're not a Formula One fan, I think you can probably appreciate this set, because we earlier this year in 2024 we saw the Lego semi truck, and that one was a huge hit. I feel like these wheels here in the back look a little bit odd, but this entire element seems to be printed, so I think that's a win in itself. So I love that one. Really excited for that. I think $100 is pretty fair considering the Lego one came out with it. So we'll see how that one does. We also have the Garage and Mercedes AMG Alpine car. So 2 different teams here: Alpine in the pink and blue, and then Mercedes in the brighter cyan color over black and silver. So really cool set that one is as well. That one's at $80, which I think is maybe a little bit higher on the price point for that one. But we also have a $13 McLaren that looks like it fits in with all the other Lego City sets. And then the last Formula One is going to be a 4+ set, which I think is a little bit odd that the scaling is just so off, but I guess it makes sense. And you can see the wings here are different, which is kind of odd. However, all elements are printed in these sets, which is a huge win. Imagine no stickers in a Lego City set. That's pretty crazy. But this 4+ set, the scale of the F1 cars are different, so a little bit odd. But moving forward, we also have a donut truck for $20. I think that's a very solid price threshold. The overall looks like a VW Beetles fan, so that's kind of exciting. Features a nice little donut on top, probably some sticker elements. That one's pretty cool. The off-road 4x4 mountain truck for $20. Again, another suitable price point. The Pizza vs. Fire Truck Race Car Pack. This is an expansion pack to one of the other Lego City sets that we'll take a look at in a minute. But I actually love these. It's a really cool set where you have like this ramp and you can like race these little like smaller vehicle cars. So 70 pieces in there. I mean, you could probably make and mock your own and have like a little bit of tournament or something at your house. It'd be a fun little activity. So we also have the Holiday Adventure Camper Van, and that's a fun set, $30. We've seen the other ones in prior years be at $30, so it's nice to see the price stay the same. I do think this one is a little bit more attractive than the ones we've seen in years past. I love the color scheme, red over white, with like the mountain kind of like fortress over here. Like it looks really good, so I'm pretty pleased with that one. We have a couple 4+ sets from the City Group: the Fire Ladder Truck and the Yellow Construction Wheel Loader. I think they're pretty bland, but those 4+ sets tend to normally be bland. And here's the third one, the Red Farm Tractor. The tractor itself is pretty bland, but I love all the little things you get inside of it. All the animals, I think, makes this set so much more better. But definitely following suit with that price tag, right? Like $20 to get basically all the figs inside of this versus $20 for a brick-built fire truck. So I actually am a big fan of this one compared to the others. But continuing on, we have the Life Beach Rescue Truck at $25 for that orange color. I think that was pretty cool. It looks like it comes with a shark in it as well, which I think looks good. I like the color scheme of it. We also have the Scrapyard with Cars. This one seems pretty chaotic and hectic. $80 for that. A lot going on. I like the cargo container. We have the No Limits race car ramp track. This is what I was referring to earlier. That's going to go with those 2-pack, the pizza truck. This one features a toilet seat car and a hot dog car. I really like this set. I think it offers a lot, and I love the expansion packs that go along with it. We also have a red sports car, an emergency ambulance, and a helicopter, fire truck, and submarine remix. So 3 other city sets all coming into the mix. Oops, did not mean to click that one. But aside from that, I think that concludes our Lego City theme. So let's jump over to Animal Crossing, because I guess Animal Crossing is getting a January 1st wave. So the first Lego set from Animal Crossing adding to the list is going to be Abel's Sister's Clothing Shop. I love the characters from Animal Crossing. I think that's the biggest appeal in my eyes for this theme. I've never really played Animal Crossing. I think I downloaded it when I found out Lego was doing a partnership, and it just wasn't a game that was totally for me. I'd rather just play Pokemon, but that's just me, and I do see the fit for the theme. Like, I think it's a great fit with Lego, and I love the characters that Lego continues to make. And I think these 3 sets just, you know, totally include great more additions to the set. So we also get Leaf's Caravan and Garden Shop for $30, and then Stargazing with Celeste for $10. So basically 1 minifig inside that one, 2 inside Leaf's here, and then only 2 characters in the Sister's Clothing Shop. But nonetheless, I think a solid little lineup for an addition to Animal Crossing. Next, we only have 1 Lego art set being added to the list. This one is $80, and it's just simply this love brick built character letters, right? I think it's pretty simple, but it's effective. It's definitely part of like the Lego icon / Lego art theme. I don't have a whole lot to say about this one. I think I'd have to like just see it in person to get an overall feel for the size and scale of it, but not something I'm particularly interested in. Maybe if it was on super duper clearance, I would probably pick it up, but I really just don't have a desire for this one, although I still think it would make a great gift for others, and especially a way to introduce Lego to other people out there in the world. But moving forward, the next Lego theme we'll take a look at is Batman, and more specifically, I guess, superheroes. I don't know. First up, we have this Batman tumbler versus Two-Face and the Joker. So 3 minifigs included there. You get a Batman tumbler. I think the tumbler looks fairly nice. I know we've seen some other ones in years past, but not gonna even beat around the bush. $60 seems very extensive for some of these Batman sets. We've seen some crazy prices in the past on them, but over the last couple of years, it just seems like the whole licensing around DC has been completely inflated. But I don't know. Take it with you will. I'm not a superhero fan, period, so I don't have a ton to say about these sets, other than they're just not for me. Also, for Plus line, we have a Batman and Mr. Freeze, so 2 character pack there in the 4 Plus group for $20. We also have a Superman mech versus Lex Luthor for $15. And moving forward from that theme, more interesting theme to me is the Botanical Collection. I absolutely love and adore the Botanical Collection. I think it's been a huge hit for the Lego group, and it looks like we're getting 4 additional sets to be added to this series. The first one is this pretty pink flower bouquet. I don't know if the word pretty needed to be added to this. Maybe they just got pink flower bouquet, but hey, I'll take it. There also is not just pink. I don't know, that kind of looks like a reddish orange to me, but just saying, it's not pink. Nonetheless, I still think the flowers look great. Doesn't come with a flower pot, so if you were going to the set, you'd probably have to buy a flower pot separately, which is not a problem. If there's one you have in your house or like looking to fill it, well, maybe this is the solution. We also have a $30 mini orchid set and a $30 lucky bamboo set. 2 very different botanical sets that I think look fairly nice. This one has like those Lego pieces just hanging out in the flower pot itself that are just supposed to be pebbles. And I have visited bamboo farms in Japan before, and I think this is a very nice depiction of a small lucky bamboo. So that's pretty sweet. And then the last one is going to be this flower arrangement for $110. Don't get me wrong, this is definitely a hefty price point. I have yet to see this in person or build it or anything like that, but it is going to be a February release. I still just wanted to talk about it since it was included in this list. But $110 for this one. I love the like actual flower pot itself. I thought that was a good touch. I love that Lego does that, and I hope they continue to make these botanical sets with the flower pots, because I think like this just sells a little bit better with the flower pot rather than just the loose flowers. But anyways, moving forward, we next have a Brickheadz, the only Brickheadz coming in January 1st, 2024. 2025. This is, I have to get used to saying 2025, right? And I'm sure you guys do too. But this one is Tom and Jerry figures. I think this is a huge callback to many adults, more or less probably adults. I feel like my generation, maybe even older than my generation, kind of grew on Tom and Jerry. So it's very nice to see these iconic Brick Builds characters get made to life in Lego. Now, I will say the only thing I love about Brickheadz is they're always printed and they always are just characters we love and enjoy. I think this one's a little bit lackluster in the fact that it doesn't have a unique prints, but that probably is played into the factor that Lego decided to give this one $15, even though, you know, Jerry is smaller. I think that's a huge win. I think they could have probably taxed this one at $20 and probably been fine, considering Brickheadz are only $10 at Brickheadz, except for like the half characters, like half Anakin, baby Anakin in the you know, Phantom Menace Brickheadz collection. But anyways, not getting printed elements because you really don't need to. Tom and Jerry are just a cat and a mouse, so it's not necessary. So I love that Lego, you know, kind of price this one right. So anyways, I still think the ears on this look fantastic, and I think the bills look great. I'll probably pick this up at some point because I do like Tom and Jerry myself, but I'll just probably wait to tag it in an order later down the road. Next up, we have a bunch of Creator 3-in-1 sets, a bunch of really cool ones. We got a cute bunny, we have a playful cat, we have a pink flamingo. It's all three interesting sets, pretty standard price points in the $20 range. More interestingly, we have a typewriter with flowers. We have a Wild Animals Panda family. And then my favorite one, I'm actually going to go ahead and open this up to take a little further look. I think this set's just done so exceptionally well. It's the Medieval Dragon. This set's $60, and I feel like that's such a fair price point for just a gorgeous brick-built dragon. I absolutely love and adore this set. I hope we get more dragon builds in the future. I've really been enjoying them. I want a brick-built version of one with like out any hinge pieces and literally just like a fan model brick-built dragon. I think that'd be really cool. But this follows suit with like some of the Ninjago dragons or even the Monkie Kid dragons, where the wings are fully like playable and expandable. Again, legs are all on like hinge pieces. Nonetheless, I still think the green over red looks fantastic. And really just an impressive set. So probably get that one at some point because I just love the way that looks. It reminds me of the Bricklink Designer one that wasn't selected. I love that one, and it was just all brick built, kind of what I'm looking for. So moving forward, we also have the Aircraft Race Plane, a Wild Animals Surprising Spider. The spider looks so good. I feel like this is a perfect Halloween set. And the last set is the Space Robot, which is still branded with the space banner over here in the left corner. So solid looking little guy. He's pretty cute. Comes with a little balloon. He looks happy. Moving forward to the next Lego theme, Lego Dreamzzz continuing onward. We have 6 new Lego sets being included into the January 1st, 2025 wave. The first one is $50, and it's Mateo and the Z-Blob Action Race car. I love the color scheme over here. I love the green over like yellow green wheels. I think this is a fun little set. The characters are really good inside of it. And I do really enjoy the Lego Dreamzzz theme, but I do think this is the most lackluster wave of Lego Dreamzzz since inception, when Lego Dreamzzz released. But we also have Z-Blob's Robot and Vehicle Adventures at $10, and Bunchie's Creative Animal Adventures also at $10. We've just seen so many of these two characters be remade, but this one's a little bit unique that both variations are offered to build in 20 different styles. So in this one Lego set, you could build it in 20 different ways. That's pretty cool and probably a really fun gift for kids. Moving forward, we also have the Cooper's Gaming Controller set. This one's really interesting. It's actually like kind of like a mech in the sense that you could like use it like a remote controller, like for a video game console. It's pretty cool. It definitely has Nintendo Switch colors, so not beating around a bush, that's totally Nintendo Switch colors, but nonetheless, I still think it's a solid looking set. My favorite one here is the Cooper's Titan Mech and Zero's Hot Rod Racer. I love this one. It's $100. I'll probably pick it up at some point, but I love mechs, and this one just kind of follows suit. It does have like a panda face, but red over white I think looks good. You also get a car build inside, so you're getting basically 2 builds inside this $100 set. And then finally, the last set is Izzy and Bunchuro's The Gaming Bunny. So it features Bunchie on basically like a scooter here, and some fun characters to go along with it. So those 6 sets will be included in the Jan 1st, 2025 wave for Lego Dreamzzz. Moving forward, we have a bunch of Lego Friends sets that are kicking off. Surfing Dogs and Scooters Adventure for $15, the Heart Lake City Airport and Airplane. I love the Heart Lake sets. I think those are some of the best Lego Friends sets, and they continue to make really good ones. I think this one also is, it's not amazing, but I love the color scheme of these sets for the Friends. This one nonetheless looks pretty solid. So moving forward, we have the Pet Accessory Shop. We have Horse and Pet Vet Clinic, the Candy Cotton Stand and Scooter, the Heart Lake City Ice Cream Truck, Paisley's Room, Autumn's Room, Aaliyah's Babysitter's Playroom, Hair Salon, and accessory store, the Friendship Tree House Hangouts. That one's pretty sweet. The Guinea Pig Playground. We also have the Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden. This one was probably one of my favorite friend sets for the new wave. The house color scheme looks really cool and interesting. I'd like to, if I ever did get this set, maybe get a couple of them to make a complete house, since it is play scale and open back on the other side. But nonetheless, I love the color scheme and the whole entire like inclusion of everything inside of it. Moving forward, we also have the City Candy Shop, the Creative Beach and Travel Suitcase, the Heart Lake City Apartments and Stores, the Friendship Camper Van Adventure, and lastly, the Restaurant and Cooking School. Obviously, the Heart Lake City Apartments is pretty gorgeous. I think this is definitely a win for the Lego Friends theme for 2025. I mean, truthfully, this is a gorgeous set. I always say this. I wish, they included some closed backs to it, but you could probably do that in a mock version. But nonetheless, this is still a really, really solid set. $170. You truly do get a whole bang for your buck in one of these. I mean, this is basically 4 stories tall with the roof accessed up there, but it's just kind of hard to compare some of these sets with, the play scale open back, considering modulars used to be like the bookshop was $180 when it was out. So like this set versus the bookshop, it's a very different comparison, but that's just me kind of in my interest, but nonetheless, still a solid one. Next up, let's move into the Lego Harry Potter theme for 2025. The first one is Diagon Alley, which is available for pre-order right now. It's Diagon Alley Wizarding Shops. This is a micro scale variation and nonetheless a beautiful one at that. It's $200 and holy crap is this set amazing. 2750 pieces, a bunch of micro characters that I believe are mostly designed for this set. I think maybe a couple of them are layovers from the Hogwarts Castle one, but a lot of new characters in those micro scale version ones, which is such a win. I'll probably buy this at some point. I think this is a great way to have a whole lot of Harry Potter in a smaller scale and easily able to display it. This set is really, really cool. I also want the micro scale Hogwarts Castle. I think that one's also very incredible. But yeah, that was a very solid lineup. We also have Malfoy Manor for $150. Definitely a larger Harry Potter set at that. I love the color scheme. I think it looks great. All the characters really, all in one set on the play scale version. For $50, we have Hagrid and Harry Potter's motorcycle. Brick built characters. This is kind of unique. I like that Lego's trying something here, something different. You also get brick built Hedwig in there. How cool is that? I love seeing brick built characters. It's just different. It's not for everybody, don't get me wrong, and I don't even have a ton myself in my personal collection. I'm just starting to kind of get into them with the Lego City line, or the Lego Star Wars line, but this one is very unique. We also have the Hogwarts Castle Dueling Club for $25, another iconic scene between Harry Potter and Draco Malfoy. You also got Snape and the other professor over here taking their sides. We also have Hogwarts Castle Charms class, the Night Bus Adventure, which we've seen be remade quite a few times. This was $50. It comes with 5 minifigs and the triple decker bus in purple, pretty iconic to Harry Potter. And lastly, $80 is the Hogwarts Castle Flying Lessons. Again, another sand desert castle piece to go along with Harry Potter theme. I don't know, at this point I feel like I've gotten lost in what sets connect to what, but nonetheless still a really solid Harry Potter wave coming for January. My favorite set clearly being the Diagon Alley. Moving forward, we have the Icons theme, which always, in my eyes, is one of the best themes to release. The first one is the Two-Door Corner, which I was very fortunate I got to put my own review video up early before release here on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure to go check that one out on our channel. $230 for the Two-Door Corner, which is staying, consecutive with the Boutique Hotel and the Jazz Club, all at those price points. This is such a beautiful modular building. I definitely think this is top 5 modulars built of all time. This one really, really took my breath away a little bit. It was such a fun build. I love the overall aesthetics of it. Just an overall amazing addition to the modular line. So hats off to the Lego designers on this one. You can see more of that on my review video. I think this is definitely a day one buy. I already have one, but I'm probably going to buy one at release night on our midnight release stream, simply because I just love the set, and I'll probably wait for a rebickable instruction and build my own variant after that, since I already have this model already built. So I think it'll be a fun way to kind of buy the modular still day one. Another set I probably won't buy day one, but we'll buy it. It goes along with the McLaren Seta. It's a brick built version of the Williams Racing with Nigel. Such a iconic vehicle to the Formula One fandom here, and very much fits suit with the Senna already. So if you have a nice little display going, I think this is just a great another addition. Now it doesn't look like, if I'm not mistaken, this one includes, oh, it does include the stand. Okay, this is the same stand built in the Senna, so you could actually display these very much so next to each other, which is a huge win. That one's $80, going to be releasing on March 1st, but I wanted to include it here since pre-orders already out, so do keep that in mind. Another Jan 1st release is the Blackchon Renegade. I did put out a review on this one as well. I think the 3 minifigs included in the set are just so top tier, but you can see more of those in our review video. $100 for this one, I think, is a very fair price point. Kind of gave me Black Falcon, or not Black, Dark Falcon, Dark Millennium Falcon Star Wars vibe, because I'm building a black ship. But nonetheless, this one was really solid. A lot of printed elements, just a fun build, and just really cool characters. We also have the Leonardo da Vinci's Flying Machine. $50 for this set is pretty solid. I love LDV, so huge fan there. I love some of the art sets already being designed. This is iconic to the history of Leonardo da Vinci, which I read a book just on Leonardo da Vinci that's probably like yay big. Yeah, it took me like 2 months to read, but still really, really interesting. Huge passion for him. I went and visited a lot of his work in Italy and across all of Italy. It's been such an inspiration in my life. And I'm sure many others out there. To get a minifig of him in this set is a little bit surreal, so I'm really happy about that. So with that, I'll definitely be chasing that set, but I know it's not for everybody. And then the last set here is the Fountain Garden. I personally have no interest in this set. It's a garden. I don't think it's based on anything after we've done a live stream and talked about it with some of you guys, but 1,300 pieces for $100 if you guys are interested in that one. I guess if you're looking for a display piece that has, I don't know, not for me, just not for me. Moving forward, we have the Jurassic World theme. It looks like we're getting 2 Jurassic World sets, or / Jurassic Park. The first one is the dinosaur fossils for $45, the Triceratops skull. Pretty solid looking set. Comes with 1 minifig there and has a nice brick built variant with a stand of a Triceratops skull. And then the next one is the little Edie T-Rex. Cute little character here, brick built, has really cute yellow eyes with a T-bone steak. I mean, what the heck? This set's freaking cool. $25 for that. I think it's pretty much a win in my eyes. And then the next LEGO theme here is these Marvel. Marvel has a handful of LEGO sets releasing. First up is Spider-Man vs. Venom's Muscle Car, the Spider-Man Mech vs. Anti-Venom, the Spider-Verse Milestone Morales vs. The Spot. Some of these sets, these names, sheesh. Spidey and Gavi's Raptor battle at the Treehouse HQ, the Iron Man Mech vs. Ultron, a Marvel logo and minifigures. Probably one of the cooler ones. I think, like, as far as uniqueness, I feel like LEGO's just never done this, so it's pretty cool. You can probably place a bunch of your other characters on here, and if you have a whole Marvel section, like a Billy bookcase or something, have this on there, I think would look genuinely really cool. I'm not a Marvel fan, but I love the concept and idea. I have a few Marvel sets. It's like the only modular buildings. So I can see myself having this to put it over there just to be like, okay, this, for if Christo doesn't remember, these are Marvel. I think it would be suited. But yeah, that's probably the coolest set of the bunch. We also have Spin and Electro's Dinosaur Vehicle Chase, Iron Man car versus Black Panther versus Red Hulk. 3 characters of that pack. Team Spidey, Dino, and Crawler Rescue as part of the 4+ line here. And then lastly, Captain America's Civil War Action Battle. So one of the larger LEGO Marvel sets releasing on January 1st is this one. So basically a huge mech and an entire battle scene for $100. But still, for me, it seems high on the price point. We still have a bunch of other themes to kind of go through, which we'll take a look at here in just a second. But the last one thing, intermission here, I would like to say is a shout out for all the orders this week. I do appreciate it, and I had to take Christmas time. We've added a ton of different Lego cities, a lot of Lego sets, different trading cards from even Series 5, which are super hard to get. I think I only have 10 packs left. I think someone cleaned me out, but shout out to everybody for purchasing sets, attire, trading cards, even singles trading cards, like limited edition ones. You guys rock. It's been awesome doing the Stud City shop again. So huge thank you to support. If you guys want to check out the Stud City shop, make sure to check it out. I'll try to pin it here in the above the video, but I also have it linked in the description below. But with that being said, thank you guys for as always supporting us. We very much appreciate it, and I love packing orders for you guys. It's been an absolute blast here as we close out 2024 and going into 2025, and we'll continue the shop throughout 2025. And I have very much huge plans to do some really exciting things there. So with that being said, let's continue on with some of the 2025 releases, like Minecraft. The next theme, which is the Minecraft theme. I love Minecraft. I just haven't dabbled heavily into it. The first set we're going to take a look at here is the Armadillo Mine Expedition. This set features a bunch of characters here and overall a nice little play scale scene. We also have the Baby Pig's House. Love these. Like we've seen like the chicken coop one. We've seen the fox one. These are just so cool. The turtle one. I love them. Well done, Minecraft. The Trial Chamber. Check that bad boy out. Such a cool set. The Nether Lava Battle. $10. Are you kidding me? This thing is sweet. The Illager Desert Patrol. 3 characters here and 1 battling them off. So 4 character pack here for $15. That's a win. And then the Mushroom House. I don't know how they do it, but golly, is Minecraft such a good theme. I love it. Moving forward, we only have 1 CMF coming out on January 1st. As always, we have the series new collectible minifigure series. This is series 27. Again, I was able to get the huge Fake It Lego for gifting us a box of these, but we reviewed and actually unboxed these live with you guys, which is so fun, where we cracked these open. But 12 minifigs to collect inside of this bunch. I think they're rather exciting. I genuinely think 10 out of 12 of these are just really, really solid minifigs, and the other 2 are just a little bit lackluster. But I enjoyed the series. As always, I really try to collect a lot of this series collectible minifigures, as you guys do too. I enjoy them. They're fun. I think my favorite is the Knight with the Wolf. I think that's just a insanely stacked minifigure, and I'm assuming they're gonna just be sold out at the store all the time. But anyways, we also have a couple Monkie Kid sets releasing, only 2 of them. The first one here is the mythical creature Quillin. I haven't watched it, so I don't know a whole lot about Monkie Kid, but something on my to-do list. But this is pretty cool. A whole mythical creature here and a dragon, a bunch of characters, and then we also have Erlang's Celestial Mech in the gold over white. So a huge win for Monkie Kid, continuing the line there. I love the theme, looks really good. But as far as Asian culture style themes, I think Ninjago takes my breath away. Ninjago's the best theme out there. I'm always gonna say it. Next up is Ninjago, ladies and gentlemen. The first set, the $100 Zane and Ultra Combiner Mech. I think looks great. The color scheme, I love the dragon wings here in the back. The red, blue, white, and gold looks fantastic on it. I love mechs. I love Ninjago. This is going to be a buy for me. Maybe not day 1, but I'll definitely pick this one up to add it to my mech collection for Ninjago. I watched season 2 of Dragon Rising, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I highly recommend you guys do too. I think it premieres on Netflix, so you can watch it there, or just on the Lego channel if you have like a Roku TV. Aside from that, we also have Kai's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner, Lloyd's Green Forest Dragon for $20, the Dragonian Storm Village with, if I'm not mistaken, that was a new Moro. Was that Moro? I don't remember. Holy crap. Yeah, Moro. I do not remember Moro making a reappearance in this in series 2, Dragon's Rising. Why do I not remember that? I have to go check that out. But getting a Moro minifig in this set is insane. I'll just say that. So I will definitely be buying that set. Zane's Battle of Suit Mech. We also have Dragon Spinjitzu Battle Pack. That's pretty solid for $20. The Sora's Dragon Spinjitzu Spinner, the Raz and Arid Super Storm Jet, and then Kai's Mech Storm Rider. Lastly, we have Lloyd's Pullback Car Racing, which is pretty cool. You can pull it back and it goes forward with that mechanism from Lego for $25. And then last set is the Ninja Spinjitzu Temple to close out with a bunch of nice characters in a 4+ theme. So you get all the ninja included in there except Jay. Obviously, if you watched season 2 Dragon Rising, you might know a little bit of lore behind it, but makes a little bit of sense. So that closes out Ninjago and leads us into the next Lego theme, which is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic's been doing some insane things for 2024. It looks like they're going to continue in 2025, but the first set is the Super Shadow vs. Bio Lizard. How cool is this set, guys? I don't collect the Sonic stuff. I think the characters continue to get remade here in like different variants. I love them. Something I want to get more of. But holy heck, I thought this set was a huge win. Like, it looks like he's got like a traffic cone leg there. How cool is that set? I love it. I love the characters inside of it. We also get Sonic's Campfire Clash, one of those smash things for in the ball, so you can actually smash this down, and Sonic will roll in his ball, knock over all the coins, and then take out the bad guy there. So that's pretty cool. And then the last set is the Cyclone versus Metal Sonic. I think the character here, Metal Sonic, is going to be a craze minifigure. Just a really cool one. He actually has a stud open up on the back of his helmet piece, which is very, very unique. So I'm a huge fan of it. I'll honestly probably buy this set. Maybe not day one, but I will definitely get this set before it's retired because I really want this minifig. I think it's just a really cool minifig. Next LEGO theme is sadly not the Speed Champions, because all of the Speed Champions, they're currently available for pre-order. I don't consider that a 2025 release, but these are actually all going to release officially on March of 2025. I just thought I'd bring them up just as a fresh reminder. We basically get every single team in the Formula One line for 2025 season in just basically the same car in a different colorway with the character pertaining to those cars. So that's pretty cool. Rather exciting, I would say. I love the new helmet molds. We'll talk more about that on March 1st, but I just wanted to bring that up here as we go through in today's video. We already talked about Spider-Man, so we don't need to do that one. And then Star Wars is, I know I've saved Star Wars here kind of not last, but almost last. Star Wars has 6 LEGO sets coming in 2025. I've reviewed all of these sets individually on our channel, as I thoroughly enjoyed just about each and every one of these. I will say the 4+ set is a 4+ set, so take that with what you will. But the first set is the Acclimator class assault ship, $50 here. I think all of the MIDI skill sets are going to be heavily clearanced. It's just my own thoughts and opinions. It's just, I like them. I think they are a great fit for LEGO. Just wildly overpriced for, you know, no minifigs and just kind of like a display piece. And that's okay. I enjoy them. It's a great way to display them, and I'm really going strong. I think I have every single one of them to date now. So I'm happy to have them displayed nicely, and they look so well in a collection in a limited space. I think that's the huge attractiveness to all of these. Same thing with the Home One Star Cruiser. I think they probably could have saved, you know, $10 on the set, even at retail, if they didn't make this whole panel here open up and have, you know, 3 translucent blue windows with scenes from, you know, movies, right? With a couple characters like Hero Syndulla. It's cool, but this is a display piece, right? Like, if we're gonna do that, let's make a play scale or give us a minifig. That's my thoughts. So $70 for that one. Next, we have Groger with the Hover Pram. This is another very solid set. I think it was probably one of the best sets of this entire Jan 1 wave. Grogu looks awesome. His Pram looks really good, and brick-built characters are awesome. So I love this one. He displays so nicely. Printed plaque, you know, mini Grogu in a prom. It's a cool set. $100, I think suits well. Next up, we have the ARC 170 Starfighter, the most anticipated set from the Star Wars fans, from the community. I think the build itself was exciting. It has, you know, 3 cockpits here for all 3 clone trooper pilots, which are done exceptionally well. All the prints are the exact same except the helmet, faces included. We do have some name characters in there, like Oddball. So anyways, I really enjoyed that set. That one was really solid. I'm excited to see that get into the hands of everyone else. It's just a highly anticipated set and was fairly fun to build. Ahsoka's Jedi Interceptor, just ridiculous on the price point, but just leaving that aside, this is a really, really cool and exciting set. To get Clone Wars Ahsoka is a huge win, and then Anakin just done well. And then lastly, the Mando and Grogu N1 Starfighter for $30 is a 4+ set. Another set that's available as pre-order, it used to be available for pre-order if I'm not mistaken, is the Super Mario line. We are getting Mario Kart in January 2025. Who would have thought, right? Well, we know this for quite some time because LEGO actually put these available for pre-order a very long time ago, but they're officially releasing all in January 1st. So the first one is the Mario Kart standard kart. We have Donkey Kong and DK Jumbo, the Yoshi bike, the Toad's Garage, Baby Mario vs. Baby Luigi, and Baby Peach and Grand Prix set. My gosh, as a Mario Kart enthusiast and someone who will confidently sit here and tell you I will beat you in Mario Kart on Nintendo Switch, I love these sets. I will probably buy these at some point because I love Mario Kart so much, and I just have such a nostalgia factor for them, and even a modern day factor, because if anybody ever does come over, I have the Switch set up. If anyone ever wants to play Mario Kart, I'll run that, and I will not feel bad about beating you. So moving forward, we next have the LEGO Technic theme, where sadly not all of these sets are going to be available. Actually, only a handful of all of these are. So the Formula Ones, the Red Bull, and the Ferrari, which I think are huge wins now because we have the McLaren as well as the AMG. I think having all these next to each other is going to be so insane. These are going to be March releases, whereas the Ducati V4S motorcycle, that's going to be a January 1st release. So moving forward, same thing with the Corvette Stingray. That's a March 1st release. And then also the Fast and Furious Toyota Supra MK4, which is another set I wasn't expecting that is really, really solid. But aside from that, the backhoe loader, the Monster Jams car, the other Monster Jams, the Gigatron, the Bush plane, And then the Deep Sea Research and the Tipping Jump, those will all be Jan 1st releases. Moving into our next LEGO theme here is going to be Disney. I think the best set here is going to be Hey Hey from Moana. I haven't seen Moana 2 yet, but I'll watch it when it does come available, just on like Disney Plus or something. But I love that set. I think that was a huge win. Wasn't expecting that one. We also have Moana's Adventure Canoe, Cinderella's Castle and Horse Carriage. We have Anna's Sleigh Adventure, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Car, Winnie the Pooh Birthday Party, the Moana's Island Fun, Twirling Ariel, Arazendo's Frozen Castle, and Encanto Mini House. Aside from that, we have some Duplo releasing, which are pretty crazy price point. I think the best Duplo sets here are the interactive like adventure train. This is so cool. I love the train tracks. I do want to get this eventually, just to have a different style engaged train tracks and probably mock my own cars. But holy crap, some of these are very expensive for literally just a loop here, like another one here for $140. You also got the loop, the bridge for $40. But yeah, and also we have Formula One coming in Duplo, so check that one. F1 team, race cars and drivers. How cool is that? We have the Peppa the Pig stuff as well. So handful of different Duplo coming here on January 1st, which is actually going to conclude every set, which is around 160 Lego sets coming to you guys on January 1st, 2025. I'm so interested to see what your favorite sets are. I think it's a mix of between, the modular, I think is just clear number one, but a mix between Star Wars, Sonic, Ninjago, the CMFs. There's so many great Lego sets coming in 2025. I'm excited to see what you guys are most excited for that January 1st release, and make sure to comment below so I can see if it's worthwhile, see if it's worthy. But anyways, that's gonna wrap up our video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Every Lego set releasing in January 1st, 2025. I hope to see you guys in our live stream where we do the midnight release shopping for all these sets, and we will swipe the card responsibly. As always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Love you guys. Hope I earned your thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm Chris from Stud City. Peace out.